Welcome everybody. It is doscember. So, as usual, 2 years in a row, I'm doing doscember. This one, let's face it gave me hell. This was a bare bones, everything condition unknown, except for the one card that I have in there. I do know that that one worked. This one was a royal pain in the butt. So, yeah, we got PC chips motherboard in there, the M1 or M919 or 191, whatever. I think it's the M919 motherboard in here. We also have the AMD 486 at 133. My original plan was to overclock that, at least go 180 on it, but this is the ADZ chip, and for whatever strange reason, it didn't like that. So, I left it at 133. Now, as you can see here, I have the, I got the 5 1/4, the, yeah, I can't remember the name of that, the SideQuest disc. I do not have a disc for this to actually test it, but there it is in all its glory. We have the very mainly just show creative quad speed CD-ROM drive in it. However, I had to resort to this drive in order for anything to read, because legit copies here of everything other than DOS. I do have legit copies of DOS. So, that being said, and also to summarize everything that was going on with this computer, there was a lot of things that did not want to cooperate. I was originally going to use the MediaVision sound card. That didn't work, obviously. Then I was going to use that giant card. As you can see, the compared to the AW32, that card is nothing. At least with this AW32. It is the CT3990, if my eyes are letting me read that correctly. I believe the Sound Blaster Advanced Plug and Play 49 is what they're saying on that. And yes, I do have 8 megs of RAM installed on it, which is, it works great. Don't get me wrong, it works great, but it still has some issues in there with some of the other games where you have to run the patch files to get it to work right. Jill the Jungle is one of them. We already know that from a previous episode. So, what did I settle with? Well, I'll show you. If I can get it turned around here. Pardon the mess, it's been hectic trying to get this darn thing working. So, unplugged that, and we are using the PC MIDI card. Yes. Sorry about that. I got a hold of these two people. I actually talked to both of them about this card, and Leo and Feria. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm very sorry. But I talked to both of them, and they were great people to talk to over email and get this card coming. I'm very pleased with it. It took me a while getting everything worked out on it, but I finally figured it out, and it works great. I mean, it's perfect. It was $110 shipped US. Granted, it took almost a month to get here, but very, very worth it. And yeah, I'm not letting that card go anywhere. I'll tell you that right now. Once I figured out how everything works. The graphics card is the S3 Verge on board. Stealth 3D 2000. Works perfect for this DOS machine. No hiccups or problems with that whatsoever. The other issue I was having was with the hard drives. And I think I talked about this in one of my shorts, I can't be for sure, but I was going to use this, but, or maybe it was on Twitter. It's one of those two, but I finally was able to scavenge a semi-working hard drive here. Semi meaning it has quite a few errors on there. I think it took like 20 megabytes out of a 300 and something megabyte hard drive. I think it's 326 megabyte hard drive, something like that. So chances of this thing actually lasting any longer are pretty slim. But I guess that's it for what's under the hood. CPU fan squeals quite a bit. The power supply fan, let's just say it sounds like the devil. Yeah, it doesn't sound healthy at all. A lot of moaning and groaning and complaining here. So, plug that back in. I am leaving this unscrewed from the chassis just because I want to pull this out, and I have another doscember video I plan on doing. It's something that hasn't really been seen on a lot of channels. It's actually kind of a high-priced 486 computer, in my opinion. So that will be coming up shortly. Just a little teaser there. I don't want to give it all away. So let's fire this thing up and see how it looks. Now, the way I have my Roland set up here, I'm not going to, right over here, I'm not going to do the screen capture thing. I'm just going to pan up to the monitor. Obviously, I don't have a regular sound card in here. I got the music card, so to speak, coming from the PC MIDI card. So, there is a couple games I just kind of want to explore on here. I was going to play Star Trek on here because of the Q symbol, but time's getting short on here, and I really want to do that other system instead. So, but yeah, that was why I pointed with the Q, is because it was Star Trek Next Generation of Final Unity was what I was going to play on here. I do have it installed in this system, it's just I'm too lazy to put a mouse on it. And chances are it's probably going to argue a few other things I already have preloaded on here. But I do have a couple fun ones on here that do work. Like I said, that thing sounds pretty sad. So let's pan up here, readjust everything. Oh, wobbly camera. I apologize once again. And apparently I'm tilted now. Let's get this adjusted here. I know nobody likes seeing stuff sideways. Bear with me. So, as with any DOS system I build, I always install the advanced utilities or supplemental disk because I actually like DOS shell or DOS's hell, whatever you prefer. I have Duke, Jill on here. Queen, that was Flight of the Queens, I think, or whatever it was. That one's different. Star Trek Judgment Rights, Spear of Destiny. I also have a couple mods on here in the Star Trek Next Generation, Traffic Department. Now this one is one that was requested. This isn't the particular one he was wanting, but this was requested by a subscriber, and I'm sure he'll leave a comment down below about it. This was specifically for him, so he could listen to this again. So, and this will eventually end up having to be restarted. I have no clue on how the heck to play this game. No clue. Yeah, like I said, I have no freaking clue on how the heck to play this. And, yeah. I tried to a few times and it just kind of irritated me, but if I had more time, if I was retired, yeah, I'm sure I'd be all over this all the time in the world. Other probably having grandkids by then, but you know. So it's interesting is it even locks up Control-Alt-Delete on it. So kind of interesting on that. And I'll give you a close-up of what this thing is running at. Running 32 megabytes of VDO RAM. Like I said, I tried to overclock this and it just did not want to go. One of the other YouTubers was using it, or actually had overclocked one of these up to the 180, and like you said, those chips, I known this since freaking high school, but the best chips in that die, or that wafer, are in the center, and as you go out further, you get the less reliable chips, the lesser quality, and that's probably where the ADZ actually comes into play. Even though it says otherwise on certain forums, I don't know. It's not for lack of trying. Which I guess is a blessing in disguise, meaning this CPU will last me quite a while, since I can't overclock it. So, yeah, what the heck. Now, the other one, bear with me here, I'm trying to find this. Rise of the Machines, I believe is what that was. Traffic Department, TD, it doesn't recognize the MIDI. It's strictly a Sound Blaster type of game, or an ad-lib, which I do have an ad-lib card here. It's in one of my other computers. I don't feel like juggling around a bunch of different sound cards just for this. Kind of would be pretty cool. Now I can listen to the Doom theme. Everybody's seen everybody else play these, so it's a fun, relaxed doscember video for you. Sounds cool though. Well, obviously this is the shareware version of it. So, do a little bit of descent. If it ever loads. There we go.